the stream, and as I said earlier, I will be doing a broadcast on Uncharted Survival. So here we are. So the things we should get off the way. Okay. Uncharted Survival is basically, well, if you played Uncharted 2 up till now multiplayers, and if you played Uncharted 2 and so on and so forth multiplayers, Uncharted 3 and of course Uncharted 4, you know what survival is. It's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, you go up against a ton of AIs in waves of them, and you go up against them, and basically the goal is, well, in this game the goal is to defeat the wave, to defeat the level within a certain amount of time. That's for survival stages. Okay, so here you see that, okay, let's see, got train wreck right here, best time to beat 3:30, and Madagascar City 6:20, 5:30 for prison, so on and so forth. Okay, but basically the point of Uncharted Survival is you team up with friends, go up against a wave of enemies, and go kick some ass. Okay, so now Uncharted 4 has made a bit of a different twist. Okay, you have what you call survival stages. Okay, so the first part of survival that came out was these stages. 10 different stages, okay, spanning from train wreck, Madagascar City, prison, auction house, Scotland, remnants, sunken ruins, pirate colony, river, and finally New Devon. Basically, if you got 3 stars within these, you would get rewards. After you got a set amount of 3 stars, then those rewards will unlock. So I think for 10, so let's take a look at the rewards. Nathan Drake. Here are those rewards that you get. Skeleton Drake, Skeleton Wraith Drake, Skeleton Compiler, and Skeleton Gold. Your Skeleton Drake for a full 30 stars on moderate survival. Wraith Drake for 30 stars on hard, for compiler crushing, and then for a gold one, let's see, I believe it's, yeah, 4 hardcore runs to complete it in survival mode on hardcore to get the gold version. Okay, so I mean, you want to team up with friends for this because it's a bit easier and things, but you can't. Drake isn't the only one. Elena also has some with a lesser unlock ratio. You can see 15 for all of hers. Sam doesn't have one. Who else? Oh, Nadine has one. Hers 25, and Harry Flynn 20. So these are the ones you get for unlocking. Those are the ones you get for the stage survival. Now, survival arena, which we'll be jumping into right now. Actually, you probably won't get through the whole thing because it's pretty long and things, and it gets very difficult. But just to show you, survival arena nets you other rewards as well. So let's take a look at Drake again. Savage Starlight Drake, if you've completed 20 moderate runs of survival, right here. Savage Starlight Drake. Here's regular Savage Starlight. Pretty cool. So when we get into survival, that's what I'll be giving my base comments on. Okay, like I said, we probably won't get through it because it's a pretty long deal, but you know what the hell, we're gonna go for it. So I mean, so unlike the multiplayer, I think survival is a bit more complete than the multiplayer itself. Okay, it's a lot more in depth, or there's a bit more focus in it. There's not as jeez. Alright, so we're gonna play as villains. Let's play as Talbot. So, one of the things about survival is that after the survival stages, people got pretty bored because it's very repetitive. Okay, the ND team that produced this even admitted to it. It's repetitive. Okay, people started getting a bit bored of it. So, within the last update that they made, Uncharted Survival Arena, which is a real kickback to classic survival, was added. Okay, and I mean it's fun. It is. I mean, it's not predictable. It's not boring. Same stuff over and over as regular challenge. It's fun. Okay, I mean, if they were to add more maps into the game as a whole, it'd be great. But I mean, for the most part, things, I don't know. The only thing they could probably do more. One thing that they could definitely do is unnerf blind fire in this mode. Okay, I know they nerfed blind fire. So look, this is blind fire right here. See how slow I'm going? That's blind fire. Alright, if you check some of my other videos, you can definitely tell that the blind fire is definitely not that slow. I cannot die! Oh, never mind. But blind fire has definitely been nerfed. You can see the results, and I get why they did that, because I mean, like, if you go up against a blind fire heavy type of opponent, it gets very, very annoying. Okay, it really does. I mean, they run at you, boom, you're down. Okay, and for ranked, it sucks for ranked. Okay, but at the same time, I'm like, I was against the blind fire nerf, but I was away from my PS4 for like a lot of months, so I didn't really bother to comment on it, and regardless if I did, they would have nerfed it anyways. Okay, the only thing I say for survival or for the game as a general, add in more characters, right? other than just who we have now. Okay, don't get me wrong and stuff. I get why. This explains why they put skins, because if they weren't gonna add any characters, they were just like, let's just put some skins, give them a fresh look so you don't have to see the same stuff all the time. It is. Well, so we're in siege, so somebody knock him out. Let's see, hold on. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit of a waste, but whatever. So that's just it. I want to see more characters. Hell, let's play these drones right here that we're going to do right now. Okay, I am happy that I remember that before Survival even came in, I was like, hey, we should be able to play as bad guys too, things in survival mode. And I guess they listened because they did it, but at the same time, I'm not surprised that they did it because you got only 8 hero characters to play as, and that's a bit boring. Okay, so yeah, it is what it is. Okay, I mean, I just basically as to the game as a whole, I just like to see updates. Okay, update including past maps, more game modes, more a better ranked scene, really, it is, because believe it or not, they're actually signing us for a tournament for Uncharted 4, and I'm like, wow, there's actually sign-ups for Uncharted multiplayer tournament. Like, okay then, alright, people signed up for it. How it went, I don't know, because the first official Uncharted 4 tournament, things went pretty well. Went pretty well, I think, and the winning team won some money and had a good time. So I heard the losing team got points off for camping, but aside from that, it definitely seemed good. The one thing is, it's like, there's probably some things that need to be fixed. There's definitely things that need to be fixed in this game that I can't think of right now, honestly. I really can't. I'm having a total break part. Okay, but one thing is unnerf blind fire, at least for the sake of survival and things, because it's a bit of a hindrance. as I said in my previous video, adding more content. Adding more content. Probably some balance fixes. I think. Probably some balance fixes and general stuff like that. Okay, but nothing too. But basically, survival. I'll say it's fine. Okay. I could just come across other stuff that needs to be fixed, but otherwise, why not? It's good. So, let's see, more about survival is that survival is a bit of a challenge. Once you get into the moderate scene, so we're at wave 3 right now. If we get to wave 5, which we probably will, I think, it's a bit of a challenge. Okay, and you'll see why. It's like, survival introduced with the devs call and what everyone lovingly refers to as brute hunters. Yeah, brute hunters. Basically, those two guys you just saw me take out earlier, I think grab you and choke that guy right there. There's this bigger, stronger version of it. There's first an armored version, and then there's brute hunter version. The armored version is bad enough, but then you got the brute hunter version. What's cool about survival in general is that it's a challenge. Okay, it's a pretty good challenge, really. Okay, you work with your teammates and things, and also too, to meet that challenge, you get level up rewards. So I'm already max level for survival, and a lot of the guns I have are already level 5, which is the maximum level. At level 5, the gun that you have gets a damage increase, a very useful damage increase. Okay, especially for those harder waves on survival. So let's see here. We got treasure hunt. What I wanted to see was like, so I wasn't a fan of the kickback system in Uncharted 3. In fact, that's putting it mildly. I wasn't a fan of a lot of things in Uncharted 3 multiplayer. It is, but the kickback system, I wasn't fan of it. Okay, mainly because the game was ridiculously hard. Okay, to just play. I mean, you couldn't drop into a regular game and win. Oh God, I see guys with grenade launchers, shotguns. Oh, yeah. You could not run into a regular. Oh shoot! See, there's a bird right there. You could not run into a regular game and actually just chill. I mean, it was pretty fast paced. You die immediately. And things people go for the freaking stupid strong weapons. They spawn camp the heavy weapons as they say. Okay, and that really annoying. Alright, I mean they knew where it was at. It wouldn't pop up in any place. It just spawn camped. It was ridiculous. Okay, there's so many other balance fixes that need to happen in Uncharted 3 multiplayer. The competitive scene, it's just garbage. The only good thing about it was the variety of content that was put into just a lousy multiplayer, really, and oh crap, fail. Okay, that was my fault. And variety content and survival there. Okay, those were very good. All right, they really were. Okay, I loved Uncharted 3 survival. They got you a lot of good rewards. That was the only good part about Uncharted 3. The rest of the actual competitive scene, I think they just wasted their time putting in things like maps and things, something that would just stuff. But aside from the load of content that they had, that was good. You had just a plethora of skins. Okay, you had Jin, you had freaking I can't even list them up and things. How they put skins in this game and things I really like, because what they did for Uncharted 3 is you have to unlock specific skins through a level-based system. Okay, here you can unlock them just randomly. Okay, plus you got color palettes, which I like a lot. Okay, my favorite color palettes are usually the deep, smoke, panda, and there's probably a few others. Okay, but I like them. Alright, they give more originality to the character, they allow for more customization. I mean, that's just the kind of gamer I am. I like customizing options. Okay, it's fun. Okay.
Such a filthy business.
Like with listen, you'll see me use something like Panda with someone like with most characters actually. Like Panda is basically a black and white scheme. Panda is basically a black and white scheme of said costume. Okay, it's really cool actually. Oh. Yeah, no. Panda is basically like how you see Talbot with black and white. That's basically what Panda's like. Although I'm not wearing Panda for Talbot, this is default. This is the default. Yeah, great. I was disconnected. This is the default color for Desert Talbot, which happens to be one of my favorite villain skin actually. All right. So how they made skins accessible to characters in this game are really good. Alright. What else? So far, survival, it's good. I enjoy it. It's challenging and things because, like I said, we're not even at wave 5, and already we've had to respawn once. Okay, as you can see, it's a pretty big challenge. So this is treasure hunt, where you have to collect all these treasures, otherwise the entire level will not end. Okay, which is, I'm talking at the same time, and I'm just like, at the same time I'm kind of losing my focus, so I'm like, oh crap, what do I have to do? What am I doing it? Alright, let's see. Also too, you get buffs here that you unlock and can equip to a loadout for survival, unlike weapon loadouts. It's a buff loadout, and they work pretty well. So I got Speedy G on, Prize Fighter, as you Speedy G, Prize Fighter, and Helping Hand 3, all of them maxed. Okay, I put Prize Fighter on because it increases the effect of my melee attacks. Oh, crap! It just came out of nowhere. It increases the effect. It increases the damage of my melee attacks, and it really helps. Ah. Uh-oh, run.
I am surrounded by traitors and fools.
I know what to do with this.
Okay, so let's see. Sorry, I just heard. I literally just heard. Yeah, I literally just heard. The other dude on my team start putting his mic and start talking, so it just threw me off. So I mean, I don't really know more to say about survival, other than it's decent. Okay, I mean, if you got friends who like if you got friends who like a third person, a good multiplayer third person game, and things to team up on, this should be it. Okay, so I mean, with that said, I mean, just enjoy the gameplay. Like I said, it's a challenge because this is the second time that we've had to respawn. Okay, we got another dude here as well. Yep. Okay. Whoa. Yep. Shotguns are deadly. Let's see here. So now there's stuff that I would like to see fixed in general. And these are mostly just generally stuff I want to see fixed in the game. some of the things I like to see fixed is in looks like Diana's. Some of the things I like to see fixed in this game, again, I've covered in my last video, are fixed or added really. I think it's more maps, more game modes, a better ranked system. I think I will say that the fact that they reward you ranked points based on your performance in the game is a good thing. Okay, in fact, I think they need to do that with Overwatch. But the one thing I don't like about competitive scenes, and Overwatch does this too, is that they rank you based off of skill. Okay, they don't rank you based off of what tier you're in. So let's see, I'm in gold tier 3 for rank this season, and I'm probably just gonna stay there because, quite frankly, rank King of the Hill sucks. I mean, it really does. Okay, I've yet to find a working team, and people don't know what the hell they're doing at all, and they really don't know their head from their ass. They can't even think, hey, if you play King of the Hill, keep the enemy down. Okay, especially if you have a lot of them. You can only kill them if you have to.
Time to die.
Right? It's a mess. Okay, I'd rather they go back to TDM or hell, just put in Classic. Because at least that'll go a lot faster. Speaking of Classic, probably a few of the things that could use a bit of a fix is the fact that damages of some of the weapons could be fixed, so that'd be nice. But oh crap!
One less problem.
I think I should have grenade launcher. So that's one of the things. So then of course more maps. Airstrip should probably be given priority at this point. That was probably the one. That was my favorite map in Uncharted 2. Okay, it was really cool. Had an intro, everything that you could play through. London Underground would be great too, because you had the train as well. And I think those maps would go great with the mechanics that are in Uncharted. So like for starters, the mechanics that are in Uncharted 4 that I can list off for one is running around now is the one thing I hated about Uncharted 3 multiplayer was that it just felt very rigid. I couldn't really make sharp turns as I wanted to, because rolling just felt way too just forced. Okay, it really did. Yeah, I don't know how other people got to it, but I mean some did and things. But, you know, basically take all that, copy and paste all that content in Uncharted 3 multiplayer and add it right back to here in Uncharted 4 multiplayer. Maps, modes. A lot of people will say they want lab mode in this, and you know what? I could just, anything would be great now. Okay, but Naughty Dog's currently busy working on The Last of Us Part 2. Okay, so whether we ever get an update for this multiplayer or not remains to be seen. Okay, more skins? No, more skins do not need to be added. More characters need to be added. Okay, put one of the red shirts in, like that shotgun guy or what have you, into this game. Okay, anything. Okay. Jeez, especially the heroes. They need more freaking hero characters in this game. Hero characters to play as in this game, and that's weird. Okay, since The Last of Us Part 2 is coming out, add Joel. Okay, add Joel as a player character. That'd be great. Okay, but they're like, oh, we don't want to add stuff in a different game. And things, considering that part of a lot of Uncharted 4 multiplayer is the remnants of The Last of Us multiplayer. Are you showing me up? it is. Another thing, speaking of stuff to add, survival, you know, at this point, they should probably add med packs. Okay, I don't think a chip of money stone is enough. And if they are not still not gonna add med packs, then add in, start, when you buy a chip of money stone, have you start with 2 of them instead of 1. Okay, it's not stuff you have to add to multiplayer, because I know during the beginning of this game, Chintamani Stone was meta at the time, and it was completely overused for things. It was ridiculous. I even remember. Yeah, it was dumb. Alright, I mean, instead of like just nerfing the stock, how much you received of it from the start, they should just like, okay, here's a cap limit. Okay, cap limit being 2. That would work better than nerfing it, but they nerfed it instead. They nerfed how much you got instead, so whatever. Pistols and melee only. Okay. So what else? So that's really it. Just add in more maps and crap like that. If I mean, if you guys don't want to add any more stuff into it, if Naughty Dog doesn't want to add any more things to it, then I just say, you know what? Make a whole big list of all the stuff to add to it, and then add it all in at once, and you are officially done adding stuff to this multiplayer. Okay? Everything from precision melee. Everything from maps, characters, weapons, all that. I mean, we got enough weapons as it is in this game and things, because there's still clearly starting to run out of ideas on weapons. But for the most part, put that all into one big list and add it straight into this game, and then don't have to even like that. Okay, all those game modes, all that stuff that basically everyone's been asking you to do. Add that stuff in, add all that shit in, and just there you go. Okay, I've even seen that in Uncharted 3 they added in the Hellgas filter. Okay, do that too. They did that for, I believe, Uncharted 2 as well. For Uncharted 2, they added Cole McGrath and characters from Infamous into it. No, I don't want that. Okay, so that works too. I said only pistols, but I need. Yeah, crap. This guy is still good. Since they have a helmet on, I can't know it.
Either you get me up or I die!
Wait. Uh-oh. Luckily for you guys, I have Helping Hand 3, so I can afford to do that. That's really it. And get all the game modes that we've told you guys to. Yes, save yourself. Get all the game modes we asked you guys to add in. Get all the characters we asked you guys to add in. Get every single thing that we asked you guys to add in, and add it in here, and you don't have to look back after that. Fine. That's really it, okay?
Do we have another engagement
if you really want to get down to it, that's all they gotta do. Okay?
I'll take that.
And then we're good. And you could probably make a few balance fixes and stuff. Hell, at this point, if they are gonna do that and stuff, speed up blind fire a little bit, at least, before they decide to completely end this multiplayer, and adding in stuff to this multiplayer, and it's good. Uh-oh. That's not good. Probably adding a few new mysticals. So, as far as the kickbacks go, I think I wanted to see a few of those return as mysticals or something like that. So, like, for instance, my favorite kickbacks, even though I didn't like kickbacks that I want to see added into this game, was Cluster Bomb. Yeah, that was a really good one. And Mega Bomb. and probably the Curse Idol. Okay, I say add those in, then that'd be pretty cool too. Okay, or like for instead of Curse Idol, I think add in from for those of you who played Uncharted: The Golden Abyss, you know about that radioactive gold and stuff. Add that in. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I don't know why they're not doing it and stuff, aside from the fact that they're busy with aside from the fact that they're busy with The Last of Us Part 2 and stuff. But I'm just like, come on, creative team, don't just give up and leave it on like a huge cliffhanger or nothing else good to put in it. Because like for instance, MGO and stuff. I enjoy MGO, and I use that. I played that before I started getting to Uncharted 4 multiplayer. I played it. It's a wait for Uncharted 4 multiplayer. That has something to do while Uncharted 4 multiplayer is on its way. Okay, but after they added the Cloaked in Silence pack, they just didn't add anything else. Instead, they came up with this garbage called Metal Gear Survive, which could have instead been added in as a ability option. Okay, like how Uncharted did with Survivor. So that's just really it. I think game developers at this point are trying to get fancy. Or in Konami's case, they're just trying to get all the Metal Gear fans all together and stuff, considering us Metal Gear fans hate their guts. Okay, for what they did to Kojima. Okay, but I mean, it's just like, that's all the people are asking for, so just add in the new stuff to Uncharted 4, and we're good. Can that guy revive us? Guess not. Oh, he's there.
A hard-won victory is the best kind. Don't you agree?
Okay, so we're going off to wave 8 now, as it seems, and it's gonna get harder. Okay, there's in fact, if you get a siege mode at this wave, it's gonna be pretty difficult. I don't even think I have the right weapons on him, but I got enough ammo at least. So like here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 different areas of incoming for them to come at us from. And now they're armored. How many enemies? 14 left. I can do this. You got some pretty good teammates. I'm actually happy with everybody. So I'll probably do a stream of Uncharted: The Lost Legacy later. I think the single player, because I'm using that's the disc I use for Uncharted: Lost Legacy is the disc I use for Uncharted: Lost Legacy is the disc I use for multiplayer. I don't use the Uncharted 4 disc anymore because basically oh, come on, man. I really want to see our sand desert levels. Oh shit, that was close. My grenade. Oh no. Oh god. So close. Like if you have to, just leave us there, okay?
Get back out there and show them how it's done.
Let's go. One thing I would really like to see in Uncharted for multiplayer are some desert levels. We got snow level, a ton of overgrowth maps, and like one or two urban maps. I think probably a little bit more. I think, but that's what I really want to see is a desert map because I got a huge thing for deserts. So it's probably after I play Jack 3. Okay, I really want to see that. Oh, another thing I probably would like them to do is, so grenades were nerfed, and here's how they were nerfed, okay? At level 3 grenades ended up having a, they had a shorter fuse, okay? Now, honestly, that pissed me off after a while too, because it's basically similar to the quick boom kickback, and it pissed a lot of people off. So I don't blame them for nerfing it. But the grenades need to be a little bit faster and stuff, because quite frankly, it's not working well. C4 got nerfed as well, which is actually a big dislike to me as well, because I was a huge C4 user, I think. So at least I like to see that. Probably upgrade a little. Okay, that was a bit faster than expected. Probably upgrade a little for C4, or at the very least upgrade it so it's viable in this mode. Let's see, what should I buy?
What I need. I'm claiming this.
I definitely like to see. I put C4 to like its pre-nerfed state in survival at least, because it's really good. Okay, because you don't upgrade gear here. Probably adding a med pack, at least one med pack. We're gonna try and get to level, and get past level 2. Oh, okay. Oh, they dropped grenades too. Shit. Get up.
I've got you. You'll be up in no time. Sure. Thank you. Shit!
This is a little hard with them dropping grenades. Close for comfort. See, this is the one thing I do like about the multiplayer, is that when they got explosions like this going off and things, it's a good thing. Wow. Something like that, looks like 4. Person that shit, good. Good God. Oh my God. Yeah, this is one of the pretty fun. It also helps is you can use a grenade against enemies. Oh, we got him.
You all fared rather well.
Well, glad that one's over and done with.
Oh, hello.
Need more ammo. So far, it's been about 40 minutes since I started this. Thankfully, this is the original one. Ah, Warlord. Cool.
Time to pay attention. A warlord is flying.
I'm coming for you.
Alright. So the easier one. That's good. Okay, thank God it's not the right one.
Time to shake it up.
Got this.
Going up!
Ah, the other dude jumped off the edge.
That's this!
I got you covered, man. Like the other dude. Overused. Like Speedy G.
I'll take that.
Oh, shit, the tongue. So yeah, they'll start focusing you after. If you're the last one down, clearly.
Things into overdrive.
Exactly.
Say your goddamn prayers.
See, this is the one weapon you want to use in, if you're trying to complete the stages, because I still haven't completed the crushing version. Oh, get down. And you want to keep something like the other wall pistol with the other wall. So this is probably just going to get harder and harder and harder. Goodness. Where'd you go?
They've done it.
Covered, that's covered.
Yeah, thanks. Fail!
Sniper, we'll cover head reaction.
Target eliminated!
While I have him distracted, that'd be great. You know, this, at least I do, consider it fun. Nope.
Time to rock and roll.
Ah, that hurt. There's a really easy but cheap way to defeat this guy in the stages and stuff. But believe me, you'll probably use it at later levels. And if everyone can work together, it really Wait, oh shit. No.
Can't win.
The other guy. There he is.
Get out.
Like, if you have to run away from your teammates to get to a group, do so. It's a lot better than just getting your ass kicked.
Into overdrive.
Oh, God, man. I'm not exactly the best sniper, but I'll be the best sniper I can. Yeah, I just want to see more things with this game. Yes, got him. Let's see what we get quick. Ah, finally, stop
Worried
leaving.
for a second.
Can I borrow a handkerchief off my brow? Anyone?
Alright,
Those two Zulus didn't know what hit them.
so I think that'll end the stream for now. This was Survival Arena, and we actually got past the whole thing. And within 38 minutes and 30 seconds, and the video itself was about 46 minutes. So anyways, yeah, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about Survival. Tell me if you agree that you want more stuff added into the game. Because I definitely do. I want more maps, more game modes, more characters, and probably some fixes. And then after that, Naughty Dog doesn't have to worry about this anymore. Okay, so thank you for checking this out. Feel free to share it with your friends who are interested. Hey, pitch this to Naughty Dog as well, and things, and tell them, hey, you know what, this Dan Cool is probably right. And then maybe you guys should add more stuff in. Alright, so with that, I will see you guys later.